Johnson now recording a video of himself sitting in his car with an ice cream and his hand while promoting the film Fast and Furious 9. The video was parodied by YouTubers altering the English subtitle to make it appear as true Johnson salutation. Additionally, the video was shared and edited mean emphasize the way Johnson said ice cream in modern phonetically written as.
My name is Jacob. Today I will talk about the ramen. What is ramen? Ramen is a traditional dish in Japan. This dish consists of noodles made from wheat. Broth is usually made from pork bones, children or fish bones, and is served with dishes such as thinly sliced pork, char siu, dried seaweed, nori, sour bamboo shoots, memra, and green onions. The origin of ramen is still an unsolved question. Many people believe that ramen originated in China, but they do not know when it was introduced into Japan. Other sources claim that in the early 20th century, ramen was invented in Japan. According to ramen expert Mirror Osaki Hiroshi, the first ramen shop was opened in Yokohama in 1910. Since the 1980s, ramen has gradually become a cultural symbol of Japan and spread all over the world. In 1994, a small neighborhood in Yokohama officially opened a ramen museum with many exhibits about the birth and development of this dish. The main ingredients of ramen noodles: pasta. Ramen noodles are made from 4 basic ingredients: flour, water, salt, and ash water. Chinese ash water is an indispensable ingredient when making ramen noodles because it helps to increase the toughness, yellow color, as well as the characteristic flavor of the noodle. Ramen noodles come in many different shapes and lengths. It can be thin, thick, curly, straight, or round, square, depending on the place of production in each locality. Water used: the broth of ramen is usually stewed from pork, chicken, or beef bones and combined with other ingredients such as beef bones, shiitake, mushroom, shiitake, kombu kelp, katsuobushi, dried bonito flakes, grated dried niboshi, dried baby sardines, and onions. In addition, the soup is also tasted with other spices to create a unique flavor for the noodles, such as sauce, shell, soy sauce, soyu, and miso. Ramen noodle broth. Side dishes. To add more flavor to the noodles, ramen will be added to a number of accompaniments as follows. Pork used in ramen noodles includes 3 main types: char siu, kakuni, meatball stewed with soy sauce and mirin, bacon. Char siu in ramen noodles. Fresh vegetables including green onions, minced garlic, bean sprouts, corn kernels, and cabbage. Dry vegetables include enoki mushrooms, wood ear mushrooms, seaweed, wakame, a type of thin kelp in Japan, banisoga Japanese, pickled ginger, red in color. Vegetable in ramen noodles: boiled egg.
Hello everyone. Today I will talk about my favorite dish. This dish comes from a country with capital is Paris. Can you guess? It's French. The dish I bring you today is cream puff, which is called bánh su kem in Vietnamese. Do you know? make it down. It down. Let me show you. It is made from exciting pudding mix, flour, eggs, milk, heavy cream, pudding, rather. So, first you fix it with instant pudding mix, heavy cream, and milk. Then you make sure pastry with all the ingredients. In France, cream bun has a shape, round shape like a Chinese paw. In Vietnam, it also has a six shape. In Vietnam, cream bun around 4,000 đồng. Anyone can try it. If you have a train to Vietnam, you can go any market to have a try. I hope you will a great experience with this. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.
晒哈张国现在握有冰淇淋。
Hello everyone, my name is Mary. Today I will presentation about sushi. Sushi is the famous Japanese dishes of prepared vinegar rice, usually with some sugar and salt, accompanied by a variety of ingredients such as seafood, often raw, and vegetables. Styles of sushi is presentation vary widely, but the one key ingredient is sushi rice, also refers to as shari or sushi. The inventor of modern sushi is believed to be Haniya Yohei, who invents nigiri sushi, a type of sushi most known today, in which seafood is laid on hand-pressed vinegar rice around 1824 in the Edo period. It was the fast food of the Jonin class in the Edo period. Sushi is traditionally made with medium grain white rice, so it can be prepared with brown rice or short grain rice. It is very often prepared with seafood such as squid, eel, yellowtail, salmon, tuna, or imitation crab meat. Many types of sushi are vegetarian. It is often served with the pickled ginger, wasabi, and soy sauce. Daikon radish or pickled daikon are popular garnish for the dishes. Known as nazaroshi, stored in fermented rice of possibility months as the time has been cited as one of the early influences for the Japanese practice of applying rice on raw fish. The fish was fermented with rice vinegar, salt, and rice, after which the rice was discarded. The process can be traced further. Okay, that's done. So, donut is a type of cake for snacking.
What the hell?
Or dessert. The donut's identity is the ring-shaped cake with a small hole in the middle. Cakes are usually covered with a variety of cream, chocolate, and colorful nuggets outside to decorate. Two types of cakes are commonly seen: round cakes and round cakes with jam, jelly, custard, and chocolate filling inside. Most donuts are usually garnished with snowflake, sugar, cream, chocolate, grated coconut, or even sugar coating or grated coconut all over the cake. To explain the birth of the donut, people often give a lot of stories. Some people believe that in the olden days, when baking techniques were still simple, bakers often had difficulty in making the cake cook evenly from the inside out. Therefore, they came up with the idea of cutting a small hole in the middle so that the cake could cook more unanimously. From there, a donut with a special shape was born. However, there are also some who believe the story of the donut is tied to Captain Handsome Gregory. The story goes that in 1847, when Captain Handsome Gregory was staring at a ship with one hand and the other hand was holding a cake, his mother prepared for the trip. Suddenly encountering a terrible storm because he didn't want to throw the cake. Captain Hanson Gregory came up with the idea to temporarily push the cake into a wooden stick to free the handle and steadying the rudder. The ship then safely passed the storm and he continued to enjoy his mother cake. Since then, Captain Hanson Gregory has ordered the cooks on the ship to make a small hole in the middle every time they make a cake. And this is the formula for today. A hamburger or simply burger is a food consisting of filling, usually a patty of ground meat, typically beef, placed inside a slice bun or bread roll. Hamburgers are often served with cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, bacon, or chilies. Condiments such as ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, relish, or a special sauce, often a variation of Thousand Island dressing, and frequently placed on sesame street buns. A hamburger patty topped with cheese is called cheeseburger. The term burger can also be applied to a meat patty on its own, especially in the United Kingdom, where the term patty is rarely used, or the term can even refer simply to raw beef, style the term hamburger usually implies beef. Fortunately, burger may be prefixed with the type of meat or meat substitute uses as the beef burger, turkey burger, bison burger, portobello burger, or vegan burger. In Australia and New Zealand, a piece of chicken breast are on the post now as a chicken burger, which are generally not be considered to be a burger in the United States. American would generally call chicken sandwich, but an English sandwich requires salad on the bun, so it would not be considered a sandwich. Hamburgers are typically served at fast food restaurant dinner or especially in high-end restaurants. There are many internal and regional variations of hamburger. The term burger originally derived from Hamburg, the second largest city in Germany. However, there is no certain connection between the food and the city. By back formation, the term burger eventually became a standard word that is associated with my different types of sandwich, similar to a ground meat hamburger but made of different meat, such as buffalo in the buffalo burger venison, kangaroo, chicken, turkey, egg, lamb, or fish like salmon in the salmon burger, but even with meatless sandwich in the case of Vegas burger.